Hey guys, good morning. I'm gonna do a morning vlog on the way to the parks because I'm crazy and insane. Ooh, my brakes are squeaky today. I gotta do my windows here. Hold on a second. So, I have not been in the park since December 20th. I know, woe is me, feel bad. But that being said is that it's the majority of my life and career and whatnot, and I just need to get out of my house before I lose my mind. So I am doing the hey, I don't care about my hair look today, which is the baseball account. It's very chic. It's very grape soda chic. And I'm gonna go do my I-4 drive because of every happy girl's life here in Florida. But I thought I would vlog on the way because it is New Year's Day. Happy New Year's, everyone. It is the last day of the decade and the last day of 2019. How crazy is that? I hope you guys had a good year, and if you didn't have a good year, I hope this coming year is much better for you. So the fun part of living here, and let's say fun part of living here, is that I can do things like this, which are probably really crazy and really silly and stupid, but like I said, I need to get out of the house before I lose my mind. So, what does this mean? Well, it means that I just woke up and decided this morning, you know what, I'm gonna go to the parks because I can. So, Craig and I were talking this morning just about the levels and the tiers of how they start closing down the parks, for those of you that don't know capacity of parks. And Kira also had told us too that it's, I think the first level is annual pass holders and one-day ticket holders. And then I believe the next tier is those that stay at hotels maybe. I know the first tier, those annual pass holders, which is moi. So I need to get my butt into a park, but I'm gonna actually park hop today. I asked Craig, I said, what park do you think would be the craziest today? And he's like, by far Magic Kingdom. So I'm gonna go try to get into Magic Kingdom at now. It is 7:36 a.m. They open at 8 a.m. I believe. They had extra magic hours from 7 to 8. So hopefully all the Disney Resort guests have gotten out and about so that they can get in there first. But we were talking about our New Year's Eve passes and whatnot. And we normally do Epcot because it's a little more spread out. You can breathe in there. It just doesn't feel so like, you know, congested and claustrophobic as Magic Kingdom can when the crowds get really bad. And if you've been on Main Street after a parade lets out, after a show lets out, or after basically, you know, the fireworks, the end of the night crowds is probably the worst I've ever seen in Magic Kingdom. You can't move. Like, you're just going with the crowd. You're a fish among the sea. You're just with everybody else. So I just saw a picture yesterday that actually Disney Food Blog had posted of the line for Fast Pass, not regular, Fast Pass Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin. And it was over the bridge of Tomorrowland towards the hub. That's insane, people. I mean, so I'm just curious about what's gonna happen today. So I'm gonna get in there, just making sure I have gas. I'm gonna get in there and kind of do a once over, walk around maybe for a while. Thinking if I park at Magic Kingdom, I could kind of hang out there for a little while and see what's going on. And then take the monorail over to Epcot, see how their crowds are. But again, you can't really feel crowds at Epcot. It's not as crazy. I might see how Studios is. I was surprised when I look at the schedule this morning that Animal Kingdom was open till midnight. I don't believe they do any types of fireworks because it scares the animals, but it could be wrong. I don't know. Tonight is a special deal, but I doubt it. But it is so tempting to leave my house at 11 o'clock this evening and go get in line for Flight of Passage. But that being said, it's called I-4 traffic and people are out drinking tonight. So I don't know if I want to put my life in my hands for just Flight of Passage. It's a good ride, but I don't need to literally see heaven that way today. So this is a spur of the moment thing. these vlogs are actually kind of fun because I just kind of leave the house and do it. I don't really have a plan. I'm just gonna walk around. I don't plan on writing a darn thing. I have my drinks and my snacks on me because I know that the lines at counter service are going to be horrendous today, and yeah, basically it's just going in to see, I don't know, might see a meltdown today. Not for me. When I get to that point where I feel like I'm gonna melt down at Disney, I have to leave. I get the heck out of there. There's no way that I'm gonna put myself and my ticket in jeopardy because of getting angry at somebody or something at Disney, so I just leave. It'll be interesting, probably, honestly, to getting into the parking. Right now, the I-4 is looking pretty good. I should never say that. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm trying to put that in the universe. Because everybody's probably off today, and so there's not a lot of people working maybe today. I'm not sure. Excited. I have lunch plans with a friend tomorrow to ring in the new year, so that'll be fun. I have something I'm posting today, so watch for that on Facebook. It'll be filtered through YouTube. Let's see. I know, so nice to get out. I have not been, like I said, since the 20th, since I went and saw Beth over at Studios. Craig and I were trying to do the math of like, well, when were you last in? And with Christmas, and like I said, Christmas week here is just kind of nutty because it can be either where I went to the outlets and there's nobody there, which still blows my mind, or it can be where it's, you know, insane and you can't move. So we'll see. I-4 is going to be a parking lot probably today. I'm hoping that, let's see, today's what? Tuesday? Yeah, today's a Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know. It's in the middle of the week, so people probably aren't going to be leaving the state. If they're here for the whole week. So this is how I think, people. I have to think like this all the time of like, what day is it? Is it a weekend? Saturdays and Sundays people are coming, going more out of the state. During the week, people are 9-to-5ers, and our workforce is out on the road. Why am I nervous? It's just Magic Kingdom. I know what I'm getting into. So usually World Drive is backed up. It's going to probably be backed up because the park officially opens to the public in 18 minutes, which means everybody else and their mother is going to be going to Magic Kingdom. I have done the 4th of July fireworks there. I have not seen New Year's Eve there. Like I said, we do Epcot. I highly suggest doing Epcot. They ring in the new year with all the countries, and it starts like around 11:40. You also get to see the Epcot Forever show. I think it would be weird this year without illuminations. The We Go On is so profound for a fresh year and how you're starting your life again. And I always feel like New Year's that, like, you know, restart button for everybody in their lives. And like, you just, okay, what's the next thing? And hit that restart button. So, I don't know. I hope that it's a good day. It's actually like 58 degrees, hence the sweatshirt. And I have my quarter lengths on today because I wasn't sure if I wear long pants, I get too hot. And honestly, with more people in the parks, it gets warmer. Obviously, all the body heat in there. And like I said, Magic Kingdom is not a spaced out park, and it's pretty congested. So I'm hoping that this is just a fun, silly couple hours to get out of the house and get the heck home before I lose my mind. We'll see. This is kind of an experiment I'm trying here. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Let me know what your plans are. Are you going out? Are you sitting in your pajamas? Because that's more or less what I'm doing tonight. I find that, honestly, besides us doing the Epcot thing in 2011, we've really kind of just gravitated to staying home. But it's more or less a safety issue and a traffic issue for us. If we were closer to Disney, like next year, going in and out of there would not be as big a deal and probably much easier. You know, Craig's even said he'll go in the parks a lot more living closer next year, so that's exciting. So But with I-4 connecting me to the parks, and I only have I have two other routes I can get to the parks from my house. The thing is that back roads around here, everybody knows the back roads. So my locals, like myself, will take those, and those get congested. So either you deal with I-4, which is basically no lights, no nothing, you're just straight forward to your Disney exit, or the back roads, which is your lights, your traffic lights, your stop signs, and a lot more possibilities of accidents just because people are trying to beat the lights, which is an epidemic here. As you can see, I'm looking at the road as much as possible and not to my video, so I don't have people yelling at me. I was trying to think today about my 2020 goals, and there are lots surrounding the relocated tourist and just working on that. Personally, I don't have a lot. My weight has always fluctuated. I've lost 65 pounds in the past, then I'll gain like 10 or 15 back, then I lose it again. Sometimes I actually gain weight while I'm training for marathons, half marathons, because I just get so hungry. I just get so hungry when I'm running. Yesterday I was famished. I was just so hungry all day long, and nothing hit the spot, which just stinks even more. Like, they tell you to hit the protein up and drink your water, and I tried to drink Powerade, and if I didn't drink soda, I tried to drink it without any sugar, and it's just it is what it is. But the resolution thing, I try to do it every year. I buy a fresh journal every single year. I swear to you guys, I go up to Michael's, I stand there in front of the same journals I did 12 months ago. I look at all the pretty covers and I'm like, that's right, choose joy. That's right, adventure awaits. And then I get to January like 4th or 5th and I'm like, I'm too tired to write, or I'm too lazy to write, or why can't I just text this, text it out. Basically, typing is so much easier, and I just realized how much I hate writing. Like writing physically with my hand now, which is just really sad because I would love to be a writer. So I don't know. I thought about getting one this year. Honestly, I should just dig through my closet and find the ones from last year, because it probably has literally 3 entries in it. And I always think I'm going to do these profound things. I think that's what we all do wrong, is we set ourselves up for these just ridiculous expectations of our life. Like, why do we think that literally from Tuesday of this week, my life is going to change to Wednesday of the next day, literally because a year flipped over, a calendar flipped over, and somehow I'm automatically going to change my habits? It's kind of silly. I do love the practice of small habits, like don't put 20 pounds in your head to lose 5, or you're not going to cut out all carbs and sugar, cut out a little bit. I think in small pieces and small doses of everything in life, we can have a balanced and happy life, and that's kind of what I'm striving for. I'm getting a little nervous here because I'm on the back road of World Drive and we're already slowing down. Please, Jesus, let this not be. Oh, there's a cop. That's why we're slowing down. It's funny. People will blow through this back road here. This is the one that connects Celebration to Disney World. It's called World Drive, and it is marked on the speed limit signs as, I believe, 40 miles per hour back here. And I cannot tell you how many times people are blowing past me, going around me at 60, 65 on this road. First of all, there's nothing that badly you got to get into Disney World for. I assume usually it's probably a cast member who's late to work. I don't know. But they always want to race you into World Drive, and it's so easy to, it's a speed trap back here. Just so for anyone who does drive this area, it's a speed trap because they clock all the time back here. And I've just learned there's nothing worth speeding for around here. They say that you're not a true Floridian unless you've had your first car accident. And for those that have followed me since literally 2010, 2009, yeah, I already had mine. I'm good. All right, so we are on World Drive now. I'd flip you guys over to see, but I have no way of holding my phone to show you. I will be going I'll be going over the arch soon. I'm gonna Dukes of Hazzard it over the arch. No, I'm going under the arch. And this is where all the red tailgate lights come on because people want to stop and take a picture. We were all there. We've all done it. Here's the thing though. There's a billion signs here that say, please, no stopping. And the reason is because this is a very extreme flow of traffic coming in here. It's a very prominent flow. You have people coming off 192, off I-4, and off World Drive going into this filter and it can bottleneck pretty bad in this area. So when people are stopping and taking pictures and they're getting excited, which I totally get it. It is exciting. It is fun. The problem is that I have had people literally stop dead in front of me on this road and almost back in right into them. And who wants to get into a car accident on your Disney vacation? So just be aware of that on World Drive. And obviously follow the speed limit on here. Again, people just cruise through here. So it is pretty heavy traffic in here. I am going past the old studios entrance and it is pretty, I've got taillights already. I'm betting this is all Magic Kingdom. Again, this is what I came out for. It's probably gonna be ridiculous. What I'll probably end up doing today is sitting on World Drive in my car is what's gonna happen. I just know it. We're going past Studios is on the right now. Galaxy's Edge is on the right. I'm coming up to the Tower of Terror sign in the middle here. We're gonna see. So this is where it branches off to Springs Studios, Epcot, Magic Kingdom. This is kind of where everybody branches off. Then there's kind of a point of no return to Magic Kingdom where you can either go to Fort Wilderness or you're going into Magic Kingdom Auto Plaza. Got North Carolina in front of me. It's taking their sweet time. I mean, do the speed limit. I'm in no rush. This is an observation trip, which is kind of the best kind because I don't really have a motive here except, you know, being a pain in Disney's system because I don't need to be here today. What's probably going to happen is I'm going to park in Magic Kingdom, do Magic Kingdom, and then head over to Epcot and see what's going on over there. Or Studios, we'll see. But I'll probably leave my car in Magic Kingdom, come back, and then they'll say, sorry, we can't let you in. And I'll be like, all right, whatever. Is what it is, right? So we're at the split now of Epcot and Magic Kingdom. My hands are actually cold in here because I have the outside air on. Like I said, it's like 55, 56 degrees right now. And yesterday it was like 80 something, so I don't know. I don't know what our weather's doing lately. Alright, so that guy's going to Epcot. This is where everybody starts figuring out how bad is Magic Kingdom gonna be. Alright, we got red lights. This guy's like, screw it, I'm going to Magic Kingdom. Nope, he decided to go to Epcot. So this is where funny driving starts to happen. People will start going across the grassy medians because, I don't know, again, they are off-roading it here on World Drive. So I'm already starting to stop back here at the Auto Plaza. I am just under the bridge that takes you over to Epcot. I'm getting closer. I try to always have my wallet ready, and because they do check licenses with annual pass holders, as they should, anybody could grab a Magic Band and try to get in. And with parking being, what, 25 bucks these days, like, I get it. So then we have everybody merging off of Lake Buena Vista Drive onto World Drive here. And we're going to see what kind of cluster F this is going to be. Not too bad so far, but again, it's 7:53 a.m. people, keep in mind. So I have always told people, if you want to do any of the big events like Christmas or New Year's Eve or anything like that, you basically have to get in the park within the first couple hours or you're not going in. You're not going in, you're not getting in, because they will hit capacity today and they will start blocking out. Okay, so there is a cop up here, so they must be concerned about the traffic going in today, as they should be. Not too bad. A lot of people are going off to the left to the resorts, which is interesting. I wonder if that's cast members. That's why it's backed up. The resort traffic is actually backed up over the new flyover on the left here, then actually into the Auto Plaza, which is interesting. I bet it's cast members trying to get into work. So this is the fun of it. So yeah, I can see the Magic Kingdom Auto Plaza from here, so that's good. So that didn't take too long. That was a nice I-4 drive, I'll tell you that much, because usually it's just a parking lot. Again, it's early. A lot of the parks, I believe, I posted the schedule on Facebook, were open early today. So I was asking Craig, when does he think the boarding groups were gone by Rise of the Resistance today? I'm thinking 7 o'clock and they open. No, actually studios opened at 6 a.m. today, which is kind of crazy. My dear friend who works over there, he's probably like, I'm never gonna sleep again. Monorail just went by. I always like to watch the monorails to see if they're doing any new wraps on them. All right, well, I'm getting up there. We're gonna see how crazy this is. I'm gonna check in with you guys so I can post this right away. And yeah, check YouTube and Facebook all day to see this saga. Have a great day, guys. Bye.